best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you've gotta be the best. To be the best, you gotta be the best. You gotta be the best. You gotta be the best. We have no choice. We have to fight. We can't stand still. Let's do what's right to take the crown. Forget the rest. Come after us, 'cause we are the best.
And this is a Wet Wicks production of a juice review that I will be bringing you. Now, for those vendors and resellers that want to get a hold of us at Wet Wicks, that wish to have us do juice reviews, you can reach us at this email right here. Which I'm going to have down below in the bottom of the screen throughout this review. Now, this particular juice review is going to be for a juice company called E-Juice to Die For, which this is who they are. And for those vendors and resellers that are looking to carry their juice line, you can find information on them at nszvape.biz, which I'll have presented right up here in this corner, the whole review. And I'm going to do a little talking about their juice line before I get into the actual juice that was sent on to me to review, as I only have one juice to review for this. So here's a little bit more about their juice. So basically, this is E-Juice to Die For, and they have 4 juices in their complete lineup. As I stated earlier, you can find their products for sale. If you're a wholesaler or reseller, you can get their products through nszvape.biz, which that is what we're looking at right now. The consumer, you can find their products here as well. You can also find their products in several different online vendors, as well as several different brick and mortars across the United States. Now, we'll be talking a little bit about their juice line, as well as a couple other things too that entails E-Juice to Die For. Now, pricing on their juice, because the 4 different juices come in 15 ml bottles, and their mixed drinks are 0, 6, 12, and 18. Your pricing is going to be $11.50 per bottle, and that is directly through nszvape.biz. Now you can see this is Destillite here. And Destillite is a delightful creamy mix of banana, Bavarian cream, and toasted almonds that is a perfect all-day vape. Remember Me is a twist of traditional sweet tart with new added flavor pomegranate. Sing Don't Cry is a cocktail blend of hypnotic and watermelon. And their last juice is called Eternal Love, which is the juice that I'll be reviewing a little bit later. And that is a savory dessert blend of coconut, banana, and vanilla cupcake with a hint of toasted almond. Now there is two other things I wanted to point out about E-Juice to Die For. Recently they started doing what's known as a sample pack, where you can get all 4 juice flavors in the various nic states for $25. Now that does not come with this skull holder that you see in the picture. I would imagine that it comes in a plastic sleeve like you see here, and 10 ml plastic bottles. However, as far as the skull holder goes, they do have a setting here on their page that shows skull juice holder, but I know I read somewhere, I'm not sure where, oh, there it is. It shows here that it's on back order. So I'm sure eventually, once they have it in, this price here will change, and you will be able to order the E-Juice to Die For skull juice holder, which is fabulous. So, for those wholesalers and resellers out there that are looking to get the juice lineup from nszvape.biz, contact them at info@nszvape.biz. And now, back to the review. Before I start, I must point out I did receive these free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review, but my opinion of the product will remain true, honest, and accurate as always. Now, the juice that we'll be taking a look at today is called Eternal Love, and this is the juice right here. Each one of their juices comes with their own respective charms. This one here is called the Love Charm. As you can see it there. Really nice looking charms. Really excellent glass bottles with drippers. As you can tell, I've actually went through this entire glass bottle. I have just enough left to be able to do this review. And I'm going to be doing this review on my Igo W, on my Nemesis, which I currently have quad coiled at 0.9 ohms. So let's have a toot. This is the flavor profile that I get on this whenever I vape it. And this is a really, really, really good juice. I can't wait to try the other 3 juices that they actually make because of this juice. This is a mixture of coconut, banana, vanilla, and some almond. Now, I know according to the descriptions that I've read about this juice, it does say that it is a savory dessert blend of coconut, banana, vanilla cupcake with a hint of toasted almond. However, the way that I would actually describe this is that it's a vanilla cupcake mixed with banana followed by coconut with chopped almond. I'm not getting hints of almond. I'm actually, and it's not toasted almond to me. To me, it's actually almond. It's just, there's no toasted almond to it. It's just almond. On the inhale, I get mainly the vanilla and the banana, and on the exhale is where I pick up the coconut and the almond. This is an all-day vape to me, so on the flavor profile, and usually I have a rating system the way that I normally go about this. So I definitely give this a 9 out of 10 as far as flavor profile goes. Now the throat hit on this, because it's a 6 milligram, there's very little throat hit on this, and being that I have it quad coiled, you would think that there would be an excessive amount of throat hit, but there's not. You know, now I can see if I had a 12 milligram or an 18 milligram, of course I'd probably be getting chest hit galore, but no. It's very mild, meager, just barely noticeable, but it's enough to be a pleasurable experience. So throat hit wise, I have to give that a 6 out of 10. Now, as far as vapor production goes, as you know, a lot of other reviewers point out, and I do agree with them on this, it comes down to your personal setups. However, it does also tend to have to do with the mix ratio, of a juice that you have. The higher the VG content, the more vapor you're going to get. So, with vapor production on this, I give it a 9 out of 10. So, this is one of those kinds of juices that once you've had it, you don't want to stop having it. Now, I can safely say that because of this juice, the other three that they produce, I'm going to hazard a guess that 2 of those out of the other 3 I'm going to feel the same way about. Because typically, when I find 1 out of 4, I feel the same way about 2 more out of those 4. So, all day vape, definitely excellent flavors, very mild to almost non-existent throat hit, which is what vapors want, especially cloud chasers. Now this is definitely a cloud chaser's dream for pumping out, for chucking out the vapor, I should say. And you know, vapor production, it's top notch. So E-Juice to die for, definitely one company to look out for. And for vendors and resellers out there, Of course, the information should be here on the screen. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you very much for sending this juice on to us. Greatly appreciate it. We look forward to the next bouts of reviews that we do. And from Zombill, please subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, check my... Yeah, it's still actually pretty wet. Get one big toke here to send off with. Happy vaping!